अस्सलाम वालेकुम, आप देख रहे हैं द रिफत शो और मैं हूं आपका होस्ट हैदर रिफत. Unfortunately, आज I was prompted to make this very episode not because it's a weekly exclusive but because it's the need of the hour. आपको जिस तरह पता होगा, I'm talking about this incident which took place in Kasur 2 days ago, जहाँ पे एक 7 साल की लड़की को, who was Pakistani, she was molested and thrown in heaps of garbage after being raped by a man who got away with murder yet again. And I think this was his second crime. And this is exactly what happens when justice is not served. जब आप justice serve नहीं करते हो, it gives room and space for for the culprits to commit the crime again. And they do so. And they get away with it. And yet again, victims are the ones who are behind bars, unfortunately and metaphorically speaking. And the person who should be behind bars, in actuality, is the one who is roaming freely. What gives them the right and what gives them the liberty to violate someone else's freedom? This just goes to show that our Justice Department is dysfunctional. Not just the Justice Department, but the overall political system. जहाँ पे define की जाती हैं policies, but nothing is done. आप social media पे बैठ के you just talk about these issues, you talk about politics on and off, but जब आपकी ground realities आती हैं, उसके बारे में आप लोग बात नहीं करते हो. आप लोग political parties जो होती हैं, they just offer condolences when that is not enough. You cannot dictate policy making, you cannot dictate action-oriented decisions on social media. That needs to be done on field. आप लोग सुप्रीम कोर्ट के तो बड़े चक्कर लगाते हैं to get the Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif disqualified when he was a Prime Minister. लेकिन अब when it comes to these ground realities, you remain silent. This goes to show कि आप लोगों का nature क्या है, that you are vested in your own political agenda. You are invested in your own political agenda and you have your own vested interests. As simple as that. And this has just shown, to be very honest. Social media ने, an average Pakistani ने जितने भी share किया है, the photos and the information related to getting the culprit hanged and everything, that is, I applaud them, I appreciate them, क्योंकि कभी भी मैंने इस तरह in the past नहीं देखा. This just goes to show that social media is a very very powerful tool which we can use to bring in change. पर हम इससे ज़्यादा नहीं कर सकते. We cannot go beyond social media. इससे ज़्यादा आगे हम नहीं जा सकते. मैं ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा एक वीडियो बना सकता हूँ, सोशल मीडिया पे अपनी उसकी पावर इस्तेमाल कर सकता हूँ, but the actual decision lies in the hands of the responsible agencies who are responsible for providing the justice to these victims. And not just the victim in Kasur, and it'll be really unethical for me to share her name on, especially on camera, लेकिन all the victims in the past. कितनी FIRs दर्ज हो चुकी in the past, और कितनी ज़्यादा रिपोर्ट और कितनी ज़्यादा उन पे एक्शन लिया गया है. The people are still awaiting justice for the victims. The families are still awaiting justice for their significant others, even today, because they have some hope. उनके पास अभी भी थोड़ी सी उम्मीद बाकी है. और यहाँ पे उनको क्या पता है कि एक और cases are piling up each and every day. This is something which is very sad. और जब तक आप उनको space provide कर ही जाएंगे, then the culprits will keep on doing what they are best at. जब तक आपके पास empathy नहीं होती, in my opinion, you're not a human being. जब तक empathy नहीं है. And in all seriousness, what really needs to be done is we need to have a constructive dialogue related to sexual abuse, child sexual abuse, same-sex molestation abuse, when a man is abusing a young man, a young boy, and a woman is abusing a minor. This takes place. This is the reality. This is what we're dealing with. Why not talk about these issues? Because we can prevent a family from going through the same experience if we talk about this issue. If we talk about these core issues. Because this is something which is happening. This is something which is present in our society. If we do not talk about it, how can we tackle this issue? So I plead to all the Pakistanis out there to just act on this. And let the government, the dysfunctional government, and let them do whatever they want to do. But what we can do is we can contribute our part. And I think the Justice Department, the government, the political parties need to be more responsible when it comes to giving. Not even a national conference was held in solidarity of the victim and in support of the family. This just goes to show the current situation in Pakistan. And unless or until justice is not served, that will just worsen the entire scenario for this country and for the people.